Hello, wonderful people of YouTube. This week, we're going to focus on making some different magnets than what we have in the past. I have a blank cut for a pufferfish. Mushroom, you've already seen on the previous episode, but I had some extra copper in the one sheet, so it was big enough, perfect for that, so we don't waste copper here. I got a snail, a couple of them, and it looks like another pufferfish. So we're going to go ahead and hammer these out, turn them into magnets, and you'll see how we do that. So let's get into it. So the first thing we need to do after I just roughly cut these out on with a pair of shears, these guys right here, and the aircraft shears as well, is I need to smooth the edges because they still can be a little sharp. We're going to take that over to the belt sander off camera real quick, clean all these up, and then we'll start hammering them on the anvil. I'll be right back after that's done. We got the base of the snail all smoothed out. Get all the roughness off of it. So now let's peel this off. Expose that beautiful, beautiful copper. Now that he's all smoothed out and everything, let's get the base where I'm not going to hammer wrapped in tape. It gives me a nice definitive line to work off of. Keep my hammer strikes in line. Say right about there. And I'm just going to put another one on the other side. That way we can keep everything nice and straight. And a boom. Let's take some of this excess and cover its little eye stalks. Keep everything clean as possible while we're working on it, that we're not hammering. Okay, that's all covered. So now let's form the shell here. So let's grab the big one. Get some sandpaper, clean that head a little bit more. I wax them every time, but we're in Florida. It gets really humid, so just have to clean them up every time. That's all right when we use it. There we go, nice and clean. My shirt. All right, we're good. All right. You know the drill. Well, a hammer. And I'm going to start from the center and work my way out because I want to stretch the center first to give it a nice bulge out. So, you know the drill. Here comes some bluegrass. Now that it's hammered, I drew a little curlicue on it for the spiral of the shell. Now we're going to focus our hits on this to try to make it imprint into the shell. Let's see how it works out. There we go. Got the spiral cut into it. Now, got our punches here and everything. Let's add some details to the eye stalks. Peel this off so we can access the eyes. Eye stalks. Yay. Alright. I'm thinking just a little dot on each one should do for now. Pink. Center it up with the punch and pink. Okay, let's see how he turned out. I think it's pretty cool. What do you think? Be a cool little magnet hanging on the fridge. All right, let's go whip out I'll whip out the other two of them, and then we'll make a fish. So I'll set him off to the side, get him ready to be acid dipped, and knock out the rest of them. I'll be back after I get the other two snails done, and we'll work on the pufferfish. Up next, we have the pufferfish. Now, I'm not going to add spikes to him quite yet, because I have yet to figure out how I'm going to do it on these first ones. It's just going to look like he's deflated, he's inflated. You'll see. It looks pretty cool, actually. I have one already made, but it's not one I'm going to sell. But anyways, let's get hammering on this guy. Now if the anvil's about to fall off, that would have been bad. Now we got the little anvil out. You get a stronger magnet on there apparently. Now we go put the eye in him. Got them all hammered out. Go put a little eye right in here. So right there. Take the back of the anvil. A little hole in the back. If I could find it. There it is. I had a little eye. Alright, now we got that. Up just a little bit. Lays a little flatter. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. I'm going to tension right here at the edge. Needs stretch, so let's stretch the edge here. Here we go, little puffer. Now, got that, let's take this off the tail. And we're going to add the little fin marks. Go. Got this little hammer with this point on it. And we're just going to keep it vertical. Put it all along the top here. Now it looks like he has a fin. Alright, another one to get ready to acid dip. Alright, I'm going to knock out the other two of these. I only got one more of these. And the mushroom. And then we're going to go acid dip it. Okie dokie. Now that we officially have them all out of the acid dip and rinsed off, let's get some polish on these guys. Now you can see it kind of gives it a little bit of a pink color. The acid does when you dip it. It's because it takes it down to raw metal. There's literally nothing on top of this but pure copper other than where I touched. Now we established that, I'm gonna find my stick of buffing compound. We'll fire this up and put a shine on this. Bluegrass? We got them sitting here drying with a coat of wax on them. We're going to let that dry, and then we're going to wipe it off, and we'll show you the results. And we're polished. All right, let me pull a couple pieces up here to show you. We'll start with this snail. I got them waxed, but I still don't want to leave fingerprints on them. But I think he turned out pretty shiny. I'm gonna grab this guy right here. I actually like the placement, the eye, and shininess. But yeah, I think they turned out all right. And lastly, I'll show you the mushroom. Everybody loves the mushroom. But you can actually almost probably see your reflection in there. Well, the camera's, not yours, but you know, regardless. But so far, what I have made, I put on the board here, made 7 mushrooms so far, 3 pufferfish, and 3 snails. I'll keep updating this as I go, and each piece will have my initials on it, the year is manufactured, and the number in order that it was made. Sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my 6th puffer, my 3rd puffer, sorry. My mushrooms are already labeled. This will be number 7. So they'll all be labeled. They'll all have the year. And I'm thinking about putting USA on it, honestly, on the bottom. Because, I mean, they're made in the USA. Fine Venetian copper, Venice, Florida. Anyways, thank you all for staying around to the end. Like, subscribe, comments especially help the most. Share it with your friends. It all helps out a ton. Thank you again. I hope you have the absolute best week that you can, and we'll see you in the next one.